My name is Yost. I've been skating for around about 14 years. I'm originally from Tasmania, but I live here in Melbourne now.
I'm just sitting here on the stool at the bar.
In the old days, I grew up in Launceston in Tasmania, notorious for all its hills and the crazy hilly environment that surrounds sort of the main town. So I pretty much lived at the top. So every time we went for a skate, it was hill bombing all the way down to go to the skate park, and then a trudge all the way back up again to go home. It was a cool place to grow up in, even though there wasn't much to skate. When I was there, we had an 8-foot cement vert ramp that was like 12 foot wide. One of our favourite pastimes was jumping in the car at 3 o'clock in the morning and going to the highest hills we could find and just bombing all the way down, and then getting another car, skitching it the way back up top again, and then doing it again and seeing how fast we could go and seeing if we could find a steeper hill than we just rode. So yeah, those were the days growing up in Tasmania. I always, just my passion was going upside down several hundreds of feet in the air, well, like I'd like to believe. And yeah, so vert for me, it was just a natural thing. That's why I sort of moved away from skating everything and just focused on one thing, so I could see how far I could take it, and it was just what I enjoyed the most. But when I first started travelling, there was a lot of Australians around. There was a lot of guys. 6 places of the top 10 in street or vert was taken up by Australians, which is just, that's just a phenomenal concept. But there was a lot of money in those days. There was a lot of things going on. There was a lot more contests. There was a lot of things just happening. So there was a lot more opportunities. So there was a lot of chances for kids to get sponsored and go overseas. Nowadays, it's very difficult for kids to go over and qualify. Everything is based around turning pro through the ASA, through the ASA ranks before you get any opportunities to be able to take it further. So for any aspiring kid or any guys that want to go to the next level, it's a very hard task because you've got to fund your airfares, accommodation, everything. Get yourself to America without the guarantee of actually turning pro in the first place. At the moment, it's very difficult because there's just not the money there. There's not the backing. So it's a tough time. In whiskey and beer. These days, being a pro it's very different from the ideal that people seem to believe that a pro should be. Kids these days have these crazy notions of pros sitting around, smoking drugs, drinking alcohol, going to parties, and just being rock stars. But honestly, if you want that kind of lifestyle, go and become a musician, because that's the only real place that you're going to be able to carry on like that. Our sport isn't strong enough and big enough anymore to be able to support that kind of craziness. And in some ways, that kind of attitude is what's led to our downfall. I've seen so many guys with so much crazy talent, like Jaron Grobe and John Bergeron, that where are they today? They lasted all of 2 or 3 years where they just went nuts. You can do it for a while, but in the end, it was the lifestyle that killed them. I'm still out up there doing what I'm doing. I'm one of the last ones left, one of the last professionals left in Australia that's still getting paid to ride, still getting paid to travel, still doing shows, still doing all these things. And it's because I've taken it seriously and because I've treated it as a business and that's where you can go. I'm 28, I've been doing this for 14 years now. My job is a professional rollerblade, and it's because I've taken it seriously, and that's what you have to do. If that's the kind of job you want, that's the kind of career, that's what you need to do.
You said you were sorry.
Me and Mike had a crazy idea one day to do something a little different on the half pipe, try something new. So we decided to get a door, because it was, you know, kind of easy to deal with. It's a door, you don't have to build anything, you just get a door. And then we were thinking about it, and we were like, well, we need to be able to hold it, otherwise it's just going to fall over. So we decided to build a structure on the back of it to hold it in place. So we created this apparatus, I guess you could call it, a 7-foot door with a coping on the top of it, to see what we could do with it, to see what could be done. And yeah, we managed to get a few tricks on it, which is kind of cool, something different, something new, and it worked out rather well.
In whiskey and beer.
You know, from my opinion, man, it's been an amazing journey. I've been able to do what I love as a professional. And I mean, I came from a little place in Launceston, Tasmania, in the middle of nowhere. And it's just because, you know, I liked it that much that I wanted to keep doing it and take it as far as I can. And it doesn't matter what you do or where you want to go, whatever profession it is, if you truly love it, just do it. Who cares? Like, stuff what anyone thinks about it. Just keep doing it, have fun with it, and see how far it can take you.